today's ab workout, we'll be using the Allegro 2 from Balanced Body, including the jump board feature, which I love to use for some abdominal exercises. What you need for this is basically jump board set up, ready to go, and then one red spring, and that is it. Before we do our abdominal series, let's go ahead and come into a mermaid position using the jump board, hand at the top in the center. We're gonna reach the arm out here. Now what I'm trying to do is get a beautiful side bend first before I begin my abdominal series. So reaching up overhead, big breath in through the nose, and I'm gonna go ahead and rotate and then find this position, so slightly wider than shoulder width. I'm looking down at my spring, and I'm gonna come up on my inhale. So I'm trying to just twist my spine a little bit more here, and then pressing back down and lifting back up. So we get a really nice spine stretch with the position of the jump board in our mermaid. Last two for this side. And one more time, just stretching out the spine, stretching out the chest and the abdominals. Very nice. Go ahead and bring it all the way in. Set up your mermaid for the other side. So it's one big stretch overhead for the side bend through the center. Hold that beautiful side bend with the arm overhead. Rotate, grab on, hold your position, and then lifting up through the center, stretching the spine, lowering down. And two. I'm really feeling this beautiful stretch of the obliques, through the chest, through the spine. Last two. And up. One more. And up. Beautiful, excellent. Draw that bed all the way in. You're gonna go ahead and rotate back and around, and you don't need your headrest up. You can make that completely flat because you're going to be in a chest lift the majority of this workout. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're still on our red spring. Everything looks good. Come on down to your back. Okay, so I'm on my back. I'm away from the shoulder blocks. That's very important. Whenever we're doing abdominal exercises, we want to make sure we have some space here. So I'm going to push myself down. I'm going to just go ahead and make sure that I feel good and centered. Notice where my arms are. And then from that position, I can go ahead and interlace behind my head. Now the shoulder blocks are there. You can remove them, but for today, I'm going to keep them right there. I'm just going to keep my chest lift and press out. Make sure I feel good where I'm at, and then come on back. All right, so cradle your head. I want you to hold that chest lift, and we're just going to jump from here. Seven, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come on down. So make sure that when you're jumping, like I was demonstrating, the legs don't fall, right? They stay a little bit elevated. You can lift up a little bit to keep your core working and to keep your pelvis from arching too much in your lower back as well. So make sure that neutral pelvis is going on and you're not overarching. You'll feel better in the core, better in the ab engagement. Okay, so that's our parallel foot position. Now what I want to do is alternate. So I want to start in a tabletop position with one leg, and right here I've got my other leg long. Take my hands back behind my head and I bend in, push, and I switch. Push and switch. And 2, 3, and 3. Keep your position. 5, 6, 7, almost there. 7, 8, 9, 10, and and 10. Very nice. Come all the way down and pause right here. So that's going to pick up your heart rate a little bit. Take a couple normal breaths here. You're working on keeping the pelvis nice and stable as your legs change and keeping that tempo consistent. So breathing in and exhaling, taking a small break right here. We're going to add a kick to what we just did. So go ahead and take your hands behind your head. Same position here. We're going to start right here. I was right here on the side. So we're going to bend, extend, bend, extend. Bend 2, bend 2, bend 3, make that letter L, 3, bend 4, bend 4, bend 5, bend 5, keep breathing, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, almost there. 9, 9. Last one, 10. Last one, 10. Come all the way in to pause. Okay. So a little more coordination with that as well, and the timing of that. Still picking up the heart rate slightly, feeling the abdominals from the sternum all the way down. Stay nice and connected. Take a few normal breaths from where you are. Breathing in through the nose. And full exhale. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next position. We want to begin with the same leg, but we're going to start in a long leg position. So we're going to do a scissor switch. When people do this, they tend to hike their hip. They move a lot through the hip complex. Root down through your core. You're still going to have your hands behind your head. So I'm going to scooch down, readjust, and then starting again with this position here. Hands are behind my head. Here I go. I'm going to bend. I'm going to reach like that. 2, 2, 3, 3. Keep your hips. 4, 4, 5, 5. Keep going. Here's 6, 6, 7, 7. Almost there. 8, 8. Here's 9 and 9. Here's 10 and 10. Very nice. Come back and return. Excellent job. So again, feeling the abdominals working as we're switching the legs, keeping that pattern. That's a tough one. Lots of work right there. So let's go ahead and just pull the knees in towards our chest. Give them a nice deep hug and squeeze for those exercises that we went through. Focusing on that little bit of trunk flexion throughout. Nice work. I hope you enjoyed that little mini ab series using the Allegro 2 and the jump board feature. If you have any questions at all about the exercises I've chosen for that, drop them in the comment box below. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you are seeking a full body program and you would like more instruction, make sure to check out the link below. The program I have is called Foundations. I'll take you through beginner, intermediate, and advanced exercises from Pilates mat work, resistance training, and mobility. Now, if you want to feel stronger in your body, more connected, being able to move and access your mobility, and feel more stable and balanced, make sure you check out that program. You can literally do it anywhere.